Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to AstroTarot.pro. I hope you enjoy this reading. I am Reverend Isabella Farr, and I am a reader for over 30 years in both tarot and constructing charts. And I've had the good fortune of an excellent astrological teacher who was president of the Federation for years back in the day. She's no longer with us, but I know she's overlooking me all the time when I read. In fact, I have her picture in her portrait right here near me. So yes, here we go. This is for Scorpio for the week of February 2022. Okay, Scorpio? We're going to see what's going on for you at this point of your life. Now, first of all, let's take a look. What is covering you? Okay, choices. You're going to have to make a lot of choices. And the hangman, you're not going to hang. That's not what it means. It's not literal. What it means is that you're hanging in your point of decisions. And so the hangman has what we call a Neptunian kind of influence. And Neptune actually has you sometimes illusion yourself so that what you think is there isn't really there, and we forget to look through it. So with the hangman here, right, coming up as the first card, it covers you. That's telling me that you're perplexed about a decision you need to make, and you need to be careful about illusions and try to be very objective when you weigh up your pros and your cons, okay? All right, so what crosses you is the Queen of Wands, so that's a good thing. That's a mature woman, also related to business, but she could be in the spirit world. She could be a mother or businesswoman who passed on, but also in your family now, either one. So the influence that she's going to have, whatever messages you get from this wiser older woman, pay attention to it, because it's going to be important. Now, at your basis is death. Now, death does not mean death in the literal sense. Death means the death of a way of life, death of a philosophy of life. And so you will be feeling drastic changes if you haven't already gone through them, and they will be continuing for a little bit longer, but it's the basis for a lot of this, drastic changes in your life. What also is there for you behind you is you've kind of been self-indulgent where people have made offers for you and you overlooked them, or you didn't get it and it kind of went right over your head, if you know that expression. It went in one ear and out the other. You weren't paying attention. So be careful that you are so focused on what you have in the here and now that you forget to look to the future, because there are things being offered to you that you're just not opening your eyes to. Okay? You tend to go up by yourself quite a bit. The Hermit is two things. One thing is that, yes, the Hermit represents seclusion and staying alone, but the Hermit is also a light base for other people and carries wisdom with him, and that's what you do. This Hermit has this influence from Leo, which is very dramatic. It could be at times very creative, and Leo is usually a little bit more assertive than you think. So stick with it, because even though you think you're hiding, you have more coming in your future. You have been in repose now, even now. You've been doing it for a little while. You've been circumspect. This is not a bad thing. This is something most people don't know how to do, is to go in repose and consider what it is that you need to do. Again, it's about decision making, and so those are things that you need to focus on, and if you need to be alone to do it, that's fine. Many people are internal thinkers and they need to be alone. But a good time to do that is from now. Mercury is direct. Mercury will be direct from, at the current time, February 3rd, all the way to May 10th. So it's clarity of mind. While Mercury's direct, we all have clarity of mind. And in this case, if you're going to go in repose, you will be able to come out with your answer. Meanwhile, you have been working very, very hard. This is your own mannerism. You're paid for your work. You obviously are recognized for your work. So you are successful in your craft or trade. You have worked hard to do it. You have fought through the competition. You have others see you as a very worthy opponent, and you've actually outpaced other people that are in your same profession. Now here you are again. Once again, you are what you want and what you fear is that you're going to have any losses. You're not having any losses, but you do need to keep your eye on all your property. Notice there's 2 behind you here, and you're not paying attention. So you may get so focused on the negative things that happen, you forget to think of the positive and protect what you do have in success. But regardless of how you're feeling, here is your outcome card. Your outcome is celebration, so you're definitely going to have more things happening in the positive for you than you are in the negative, okay? So make sure you realize that. And I hope that you understand what you need to do here to go kind of on your own and concentrate. But here you have, been offered things that you overlooked. And then when you overlook them, you go in repose, and then you forget to look again. But you've been so hard working with what you do have and striving for it that you're kind of tired. I think your perceptions are off, and you really need to step back and take a look at it more objectively. But know that there will be a happy outcome. You will be celebrating more. So, Scorpio, this February should be pretty good for you. There is a sense of nostalgia. There is someone that you're thinking of. It may be an older woman, a grandmother, a grandparent, or other people in your family that you've been missing. Once again, no matter what you do, it seems that you are working very hard to stay on top of your work and your workload. But look, you're striving with others and you're on top. So you are definitely winning. And again, here's the King of Cups. This is a male influence that has some wisdom for you about emotional happiness to listen to. Whether you're the female and it's your father or an uncle or someone who's wiser than you, it's an emotional thing because of the cups. So that means they're giving you advice on love and opening your heart, or it can be a ancestor from another time. So whether you're a female or male, it doesn't matter. This mature person is offering you suggestions on love, and you really need to pay attention because it's going to come anyway, whether you like it or not. So you may as well do it correctly. Okay, and one more card for good wishing. Okay, here's the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a younger person, usually fair colored skin and hair, light colored. So you may be getting a message from them, and again, that's in business. Now you notice in this particular reading, you have kind of a balance between wands and cups. You have 5 wands. Oops, excuse me. You have 5 wands, and also cups. 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. So your whole message is about business in your emotions. You need to find a balance between them. Not easy to do, but I'm sure you can do it. And that's your reading for the Rider card, your Rider deck. But don't go away because we have more for you. I hope you're faring well through all of this new Omicron that's coming through, and hope you're staying safe. Okay, let me pull your astrology cards. And what we're going to do is I'm going to pick one from the zodiac sign, which in your case is Cancer. That's a water sign. And also in the 9th house, which means you may be doing some travel and universal learning. And Venus, something very pretty. So that's a good one. Right here, so you realize you are a multidimensional person, so work is not your only thing at all. Now we're talking about the 9th house. This is where this is occurring, area of your life. And this is where you're probably a little restless, and you need to take a little trip, and you may go on a journey to do so. Cancer is a water sign. It's also very emotional. It means you could be a very sensitive, caring, and loving person. And you may need to go search some answers for family as well. And then you're also influenced by Venus. Venus is part of us that loves beauty and success and indulgence and values, just like everybody else. Venus is likes to adorn themselves with the baubles and the beads, which is not bad. It's not a bad thing at all. So in your case, it's almost like you're going away and it's serving two purposes. You're going to go on a trip, and it is going to be a beautiful trip, and you're going to go sightseeing. But emotionally, it's going to be doing more for you than you think. So I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine if you allow yourself to just relax through this trip and carry through with it. Again, 9th house, which is a Sagittarian house in the natural zodiac, but 9th house is known for its qualities of travel, beauty, and things like that. But I think you'll be bringing somebody with you, and the both of you will have a good time enjoying the beauties of your travel. So please, don't give up with too much work or too much disappointment, because you have some good things coming. We all have to take the good with the bad. Not all of us get all good at the same time, so here you go. Now this is your moon sign. This is your moon card. Says, a time for healing. What else could you have? A balsamic moon is the healing moon. Healing is what you're going to do on this trip, and I think you're going to enjoy it very much. It's really important that you pay attention to your body and your mind when you're burning out. None of us make the right decisions when we're on burnout, so it's very important that you take the time to rejuvenate yourself, okay? A time for healing. Now, I don't know if you realize it, but the Rider deck is a totally separate deck that has messages that are extremely similar to this. This is the Astrological deck of cards, and that's also telling you to take a trip and relax, enjoy the beauty. And here's your moon meeting card, which is a time for healing. Okay, so it's all coincides, so it's not one person or one entity making it up. It means it's a universal message. So please, please, please pay attention to your universal message. And here's your thought for the week. Oh boy, this next coming few weeks. Play. How's that for confirming or validating that you need a break? You definitely need a break. You've been competing and striving very, very hard. You're so afraid to let go that if you let go, the whole thing will fall apart. But that's not true. If you hold on too tight, you're going to fall apart. So you better find a balance there and take yourself on a trip and enjoy it, okay? Scorpio, you are a water sign, so your emotions run deep. Either way, whether you're upset, whether you're happy, whether you're in love, whether you're at work, putting yourself in, you're a very intense person. So your emotions run deep, but you need to balance them out. So go play. That's a nice message. I wouldn't mind getting that myself. Go play. All right, Scorpio? All right, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like to get a more in-depth reading in the chart or a tarot reading, astrological chart as well, we do either one. More individualized. This, of course, is generic for all of Scorpios, but different pieces may fit different persons. But the pattern between the 3 decks of cards was definitely in sync. So the message is strong. Take care, work hard, and please subscribe to our channel or give us a comment or a thumbs up below. We'd love to hear from you, okay, Scorpio? Love our feedback. All right, thank you. You have a great time now. Bye-bye.